I come before this chamber alongside my colleagues from Maryland and Nevada to talk about the importance of our small businesses in New Mexico and across the country. I also want to thank the chair of the Small Business Committee, Mr. Ben Cardin, for the work that he has consistently done, his leadership in this space, but his understanding of what's happening across the country and the need to fight alongside our small businesses to make things better for them. So I want to thank the chairman as well. For the past 2 years, Senate Democratic majority and the White House have made it our mission to support and revitalize the small businesses that are the backbone of our local communities. We've been hard at work building economic security for the middle class, putting people back to work, and investing in the American dream. I know every senator in this chamber and all Americans have a small business they depend on to get from one place to another, from one day to the next. For me, one of them is in Santa Fe, New Mexico, Midtown Bistro, an incredible location run by a very extraordinary family. Anytime you want a good meal and a warm welcome, you just go on down to Midtown Bistro. This was the dream of restaurant owners Edmund Katnack, Melissa Salazar, and Angel Estrada to make folks feel at home, and they do. But when the COVID-19 pandemic hit, restaurants and small businesses all across America struggled to make ends meet without daily customers or revenue. Midtown Bistro, like so many family-owned small businesses, looked to the federal government and received a grant to keep things running, fulfill payroll each and every week. Melissa said that without those funds, they would have had to close their doors after decades of serving the Santa Fe community. Thankfully, that didn't happen. Edmund, Melissa, and Angel's story is the story of thousands of small business owners who earned grants funding from the federal government in the wake of the COVID-19 pandemic. We are extremely proud to have secured more than $169 million in restaurant revitalization funds for restaurants like theirs throughout New Mexico. And that does not include everyone. One of the first things congressional Democrats did when President Biden took office 2 years ago was expand the Paycheck Protection Program, the Economic Injury Disaster Loan Program, and the Shuttered Venue Operators Grant Program. These expansions helped the smallest businesses, especially in rural areas, who were still hurting from the pandemic, try to get back on their feet, keep workers on the payroll, keep their doors open. Democrats have always made it a priority to help folks who need it most. This kind of relief is vital for keeping the heart of America's economy alive. For a lot of people, it's the late night diner that serves up the best cup of coffee in the country before the morning work shift begins. Or the local cobbler who knows exactly how you like your work boots to be resoled. Or the plumber you can call any time of the night to fix a leaking pipe. All of these small businesses started with a dream, a desire to make things better, to help people. I know the heartbreak COVID-19 brought on a lot of our small businesses and people all across America, local staples who bring so much vibrance and life to our communities. However, in the face of a nationwide tragedy, our small businesses didn't throw in the towel and call it quits. Instead, they got creative. Like Midtown Bistro turning an outdoor space into a new way to safely reach their community. Our small businesses continue to provide vital services that helped our economy and kept it afloat through these really tough times. For that, I just want to say thank you to all of them. This chamber must continue supporting the countless small businesses that keep our economy and our country moving forward. Senate Democrats will continue pushing for expanded opportunities for small businesses to access the capital and credit they need to start or expand businesses, which will in turn get more Americans back on the job, create more opportunities, and more successful ventures. One big hurdle that keeps small businesses from unlocking their full potential is not being connected to affordable high-speed internet to create a website and access the online economy. I'm very proud to have been part of the team and a family that's going to make that possible for people all across the country. There's many ways we can work together, but I'm very proud of my colleagues and what I've learned. And again, I thank our chairman for leading the conversation in that committee and driving home policies so that we can act to make a difference in the lives of those that have invested in and started small businesses. We can do more and we can do better, but I'm very proud of how we've been able to get things done that make a benefit in people's lives today. I yield back.
Madam President.